Let's turn around this way. All right, all right. Somebody just left to go tell somebody we're here. We got nobody. Nene, what's up? Dude, we got special guest Snizzy Town in the house. Dude, he done showed up. Hey, check out what Snizzy brought, too. Nothing says loving like a big old greasy, buttery bag of popcorn right here, baby. That's where it's at.
You got to have the Mexican soda, too.
And some Mexican soda, because, you know, we are in Texas and we are across the border. So, Snizzy's here. As some of you guys might know, I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but Snizzy is the husband of a friend of mine since we were way young, since we were little. And probably, actually, Amber is the first friend that I met in my entire group out of Pasco High School. So, and invited me into the group. Hold on one second. Let me fix that. Yeah. All right. Friend of mine, so I know what's going on here. So, why don't you guys go ahead and mash that thumbs up for Snizzy right here. So, great people, known them forever, and his wife's friends with Kara, has been friends with Kara for a long time, and you know, Snizzy really brought a different perspective. You know, a few of the people that really got to know me and got to know his situation, you know, they went and asked him questions, and, you know, he confirmed things like, you know, hey, Zane Green's a real person. He actually came from here.
He's real.
Yeah, real. There actually is a Kara, you know, in life and all that kind of stuff.
The worst thing was, is Kara real? You know, that used to drive me crazy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell them about it if you want to. Yeah. What's your experience so far?
Oh, yeah, she's real, you know, so people can stop doubting that. You know, I wouldn't be here if all this shit was fake, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, we all went to a friend of ours' wedding 20 years ago. Was that 20 years ago by now? Almost?
God, man,
probably
yeah, it's been a long
huh?
time, dude, yeah.
It actually is pretty damn close.
Yeah, Zane liked it because I had beer. I had a cooler in the truck. He's like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, we had...
You got beer? Let's go.
Yeah.
So that's how we got to really kick it off and stuff, was we sat around and had some beers at the wedding and such like that. And, you know, I realized, hey, you know, hey, Snizzy ain't a bad guy. He might be stealing our friend from us and stuff, but hey, he gave her a good place and gave her some good love for many years. So we're happy for him for that. So,
hi, Joanne.
What's up? Chris, Joanne.
Hey, Robert, what's up?
Robert's in the house. What about that killer beard though he's got going on, man?
Yeah, I just started growing it one day and never stopped. So
There
this
you
is the
go.
result. The only thing that drives me crazy is the mustache, man.
yeah.
I cut it off, you know, every now and then.
It gets in everything.
Yeah, I had to trim it today because it was driving me crazy. It curls up on my lip and starts going inside my mouth, and I can't stand that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it sucks big time, dude.
Yeah, I don't have my Vikings hat on. You know, they won last weekend, but you know, I had to fly out of the house. As soon as I heard where he was, I started making the popcorn and grabbing everything I could. He came here, but usually my picture, I have a Vikings hat on. You know, I like
Vikings, is that like soccer or something?
No,
or what is
football.
that? Oh, football.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I am about my football and shit. I don't know nothing about that shit. I try. Never did get to fit in at work, man. Never did get to talk to him. Never got to talk to him about the game on Monday, dude. So I just started making a joke. Be like, guys, y'all know I was busy watching Dancing with the Stars and shit. I don't remember about this shit, dude. You know, what are y'all talking about? Football. They get all crazy.
You could talk to Judge Judy to him. That's.
They don't know nothing about that Judge Judy like I know.
Yeah, no, I wanted to show up here because I didn't want Cal Sharp to outdo me, you know, because he came up saying, so I had to come. That's what I was saying. I was like, these California boys can't outdo us, man.
Can't outdo him in his own town and stuff, dude. That's for damn sure.
But yeah, as soon as I heard you were over here, as soon as you said where you were, I started making everything and, you know, wanted to bring it to you and share what we had. So.
Right on. I've already killed 2 of these hard-boiled eggs. brought some hard-boiled eggs, and like I said, butter popcorn. I am a freak for fucking butter popcorn. Way too much butter and way too much salt, and I'll tell you what, they make it just
I made
right.
that fresh, and then we had the eggs for dinner. We had some tuna salad, and
What do you mean, you guys got a popcorn
had that.
popper or what?
No, dude, I did that on the fucking skillet with the lid, and do that shit all fresh, like old school way.
Like
and
like a
it's
cast iron or something?
No, it's a modern skillet, but yeah, I mean, where you put the kernels in and shake the shit, I did that, and then it's cooked with coconut oil, and it makes it really good, man. So so everything in that bag, I know what's in there. The stuff you buy at the store, there ain't no telling what they put in that. The microwave stuff. So that's the real stuff.
Oh, this shit
That's
tastes
the
good.
real shit. Yeah. Me and Lil Snizzy eat that all the time.
Rock Girl says she's still catching up on the last vid.
What's else to say? Snizzy.
Well, Rock Girl, don't forget to go and get you a shark tooth necklace, baby. Snizzy, you gonna camp back behind the building with me or what? Did you bring your sleeping bag?
Yeah, I did.
Did you really?
What fucking sleep back there, dude?
You should have, bro. Oh, look, Don, have you ever been homeless in your own city? See,
No,
you should have brought your sleeping bag and come and slept with me behind the building. I got this badass building back here, man. I'm sleeping behind. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's private.
It's private.
It is actually.
But people probably don't fuck with you back there too much, do they?
No, but I'm a freak about that. No, nobody comes back behind that building. You see evidence of people partying stuff back there. Somebody might walk by and shit. Hey, for years I was actually scared of the old Easy Rider, scene, and somebody stomping you out while you're sleeping or something. But you look at all these homeless people that are just sleeping out on the streets, and you're like, you really don't, But people do have their bags stolen and such like that. Right. So I go to extreme lengths to kind of hide myself. Like even no matter how tired I am or whatever, I will walk, miles if I have to go and get a good spot, And so I found this good spot. It's off over by the railroad track and behind a auto parts place or auto place, repair place, and it's super chill over there. So it's pretty. I can sleep in. Heck, I stayed there till like 1 o'clock the other day, and nobody even knew I was there. So
hey, that's cool.
Yeah, waiting for the sun to come over the damn thing and thaw me out. It is some cold nights here. That's no joke, though, for real. So it's some cold nights.
Well, you ain't gonna stay in the cold tonight. You're gonna come with me.
Damn, y'all hear that?
Man, I can't let this dude stay outside in the cold tonight. So it's gonna fucking rain. So.
Hey, they all say that until week 2 passes by. They're like, shit, fool, you was kind of used to that rain, wasn't you? I mean, it ain't so bad, right? You've been out there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So, no, but like I said, hey, I'm very, very lucky to and blessed to have good friends here in town. Like I said, it's not like I don't have any here. I'm just that type of guy where, hey, I don't like to knock on people's door and be like, hey,
Zane don't want to ask you for nothing. I mean, he texted us and said he was coming, and then we never heard another word from him, until we started seeing him on the internet. So, I mean, he's not going to ask you for anything.
Hey, and I appreciate that.
That's cool.
Honestly, and knowing that these are some of my closest friends I got here in town and stuff that would probably give me anything that I helped needed, And yeah, but that's the thing is that when you live this kind of lifestyle and you're in and out, the most important thing is the mark you leave when you're out, and that's not wearing out your welcome. You know what I mean? So people won't mind answering that door again when you show up. So. I'm glad that everybody came into the stream tonight. I appreciate it.
The stream went really good. It was cool, man. Everybody was cool. We didn't have to bust anybody's head. Nothing. I mean, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to see that because it was kind of moving fast. And I was talking.
Yeah, I was going real fast.
Did you get any people in there that were talking?
No, I didn't really see. There was very, very little.
Yeah, because I've got most of them blocked. I've got most of their mini accounts blocked and all that kind of stuff. So it is kind of hard to be able to do that. Kind of hard to reach the,
But I'm pretty laid back modding on it anyway, so I'm not gonna, ban everybody. So
yeah,
that's how it goes. I'm pretty cool as long as the people are nice to me. I'm nice to them. So.
Yeah, and Snizzy knows kind of how I am. Like I don't mind, people's opinions and such. It's just, when you get into that hole, it's there is no good. It's all just hateful and hurting people and stuff. And
really
you don't need that around.
Nasty sexual stuff.
Really nasty
stuff we don't like. But other than that, and when you're a mod, you do see some really, like, what do these people think of this stuff? Because when you're a mod, I mean, you see every comment that comes up, and YouTube blocks. If YouTube doesn't like it, YouTube won't let it pass. It don't matter. YouTube will block it when you're the mod, and I can see it on there that they block it. And it's like, I mean, like I go in there and I have to approve a bunch. I mean, there's good people that, and for whatever reason, just doesn't like what they wrote, and then you got to go in there and approve it. Yeah.
Well, a lot of that
and
too
show
might
it
have
up.
to do with the words that I have censored.
Yeah, you know, and so so there's some crazy stuff that no one else ever gets to see. Is kind of funny, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's kind of the sad thing about this is that here we are, full circle. I'm here. Mission accomplished. I've always tried to be getting back here, no matter how far lost I got along the ways. What my goal and mission always was to be here, but yet I had to censor the word kids. I had to censor the word kids.
Sucks, man.
Because so many people that don't know the situation and didn't know what was going on, you know, used it against me and this and that, you know, to the point where it was just exploitative. And, you know, and I mean, you know, you think of some, you know, hey, I'm one of the people that used to talk crap about libraries and the government censoring this and censoring that. I'll tell you what, I understand now why some books are on the ban list and why, you know, some stuff has to be censored, because people will go out of their way to abuse the connotation of any word possible to offend somebody. And so by censoring it, it's not saying that, well, that word's no good and nobody can ever use it again, but I can damn sure stop terrorists from committing an attack with it, you know. And that's, you know, kind of one of the things that we had to do. And, you know, it sucks, but it worked. You know, it worked. We had a successful stream tonight.
Yeah, it was good. There wasn't, like I say, I didn't see very much crazy stuff.
Yeah, we didn't get really attacked. Cool. I think the craziest thing I saw on there was, you know, questions about homegirl. Asking a few naughty ones.
The funniest comment was Zane's Burl Tyler was his question. He was asking if fucking Space Cowboy ever tried any stuff with you. And
you ever tried any booty stuff?
Stop laughing over that. That was an awesome comment. You fucking rock, Tyler.
You know what? That's an ongoing thing with me. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not trying to call out anybody and say that they're gay. Y'all don't run with this and stuff. But when you meet up with people on the road, there is a combination of people who just like you know, would like to be friends with you, support you, maybe a fan, maybe you know, a homosexual love affair, or maybe a heterosexual love affair. So you never really know, what somebody's intentions are. And I've met it with everybody on the road, and I could tell you, aside from, you know, you remember Old Timer talking about I'd love to wash your hair with, or wash your feet with my hair, my prints and stuff. You know, old Skid Plate. I even met him and I didn't even feel uncomfortable with him, you know? I mean, you know, so you never really, I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, as a guy, you know, I mean, heck, I've been hit on doing power line work and shit, you know, out with, you know, on a group full of fucking linemen and shit, you know? But you know, you never really know. And that's the weird thing about getting hit on by another guy or something like that, is it's always on the sly, you know? It's not like a girl like, hey, what you doing? You're a guy like, girl, can I talk to you and shit, you know? It's like, you know, you're hanging out with your friends and shit and stuff, and then 2 months later, it's like, hey, you horny tonight? And you're like, what the fuck? No, I'm not. Okay, why did you have to do this? You know? And
just take it as a compliment.
Take it as a compliment. That's all you can do. Hey, that's what somebody told me a long time ago. You know, and I've said this a gazillion times, that when girls think you're hot, that's one thing, but when girls and guys think you're hot, dude, there's something going there. You know what I mean? Something going. Right? You got something in your favor. So take it as a compliment. It's whatever, and go with it. So, hey, there's way too many people in here for the thumbs up. Why don't y'all go ahead and mash that, bitch? Why don't y'all mash that sucker? Anybody got any questions for Snizzy? What y'all trying to figure out?
Yeah, we can't really see on his phone the you know, the comments while we're sitting here. It says Snizzy.
Zane, use your bathtub.
Yes, he can.
Oh, too hilarious.
Why would I tell him no?
Kara likes my coat and jacket. How about that? How about that? The fact that I never took this jacket off, and it's one of my favorite jackets. And
Zane doesn't stink, so
I know someone's gonna say it. Lying, dude.
You stink, dude.
I appreciate you trying to be nice, but you ain't got a lie to kick it, dude. You can tell.
No,
you can really honestly tell.
No.
Hey, I could smell myself today in the fucking cancer center, dude. I was like,
right,
oh my god, dude.
You don't smell any worse than I do, I guarantee you.
James Elder, are you still sober? Yes, sir.
No, he's drunk.
Drunk as hell right now.
Can he live stream from your tub, Snizzy? I guess if he wants to. I mean, the water might fuck up his phone, but if he really wants to live stream, I guess he can.
Hey, y'all seen how that goes? Y'all seen how that goes?
The funniest thing is when Zane peed on his phone. That was the funniest. When you were peeing and it rolled down and got your phone. Well, you're in Mexico when that happened?
Yeah, I was over there back behind that building and stuff.
Yeah, I was laughing. And I told my wife, I was like, he peed on his phone. Look, he peed on his phone.
Oh, my Lord. Dude, what a fucking trip. Ethel, calm down. Calm down.
Haha, that's why. Oh, that's why you're on the team, Snizzy. Okay.
What?
Yeah, and me and Zane are going to build some electrical stuff, some electronics ways here too. That's one thing we want to do. You know, if y'all seen some of my videos, I do all that crazy electrical stuff with the Arduinos and the fucking the Raspberry Pis and the little dev boards. And so yeah, we're gonna make some stuff where you can broadcast.
We're gonna make some stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna make some.
We're gonna make some stuff.
Yeah, he was telling me all about it, and then I started learning how to do a little bit more, and it's just learning how to do it. It's no big.
Been eating ramen noodle burritos. Oh yes. I've been eating some ramen noodle burritos. That's for darn sure. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of good time.
What Sherpa say there?
And we'll make some.
Snizzy got the good CBDs. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they finally made it to where they don't bust you here for them, man. The Tarrant County, for CBD, Tarrant County was fucking arresting people for CBD in Tarrant County.
Are you talking about the actual stuff that looks like weed, but it's only CBD?
No, dude. Like if you had like a gummy drop, anything, they were arresting you if they figured out that that's what it was. And then the governor here made it to where it's statewide. You can have CBD. Yeah, so you can go buy. You can go to Kroger's, and buy it. So yeah.
Well, now Cal was telling me that they actually have like actual bud that you can buy sometimes at the store. Have you ever seen where you can buy actual bud?
I've seen
CBD.
Everyone's gonna laugh, but now at the pet stores they have catnip that looks like bud, and that makes you'll die laughing when you see that. And they charge you extra for that catnip because it all because of the way it looks. Literally catnip.
Like made for people.
If I would have had more time, I would have brought you stuff. But no, you can get the CBD here now, so that's really cool. And I found this one certain brand of gummies that really helps like with my back and stuff. So it's awesome. But yeah, Sherpa knows, man. Yeah, let's give a shout out to Sherpa now. Everybody tell Sherpa what's up.
No,
I haven't got to see him. I haven't got to see him very much. He doesn't post very many videos now, and when he does, I never can catch him. So yeah, I haven't really got to interact with those Cal Sherpa on here very much.
So I had a quick question. Does CBD bud taste like? Does CBD bud like weed?
Yeah, you have to ask the comment there because they don't sell
anybody
like
there.
That here. It's always mixed with something. So
yeah, guys, let me know. Does CBD bud taste like weed?
I get this one cream that's got it in there, and yeah, it smells really skunky. I mean, it's like real strong skunky. So I don't know, but yeah, it's a good cream, man. You can rub that on your back, and within 5-10 minutes, man, it'll help you if you've got a muscle ache or But yeah, I got bad discs, so yeah, I mean, I legitimately that's why I have the nerve problems and everything else is because of my disc. So yeah, I use that and it helps.
Well, I personally had smoked over this last time for anxiety and things like that, but I also feel the effect generally in my lower back. So I always have that tension, like a swelling where you can always feel it and stuff in the lower back, and I felt like that really, really works. So I wonder. I mean, you think CBD would work for that too?
Yeah, definitely on your back for sure, man.
ICUB 12. Yeah, am I mailing out shark teeth tomorrow? Yes. Well, wait. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday. Yes. So yes, we will be mailing out shark teeth tomorrow. Once again, for those of you guys that either missed the last stream or don't know, go check out that last video because I don't think I have any links here set up for this. But I am selling shark's teeth for the mission here to be able to on top of work and everything else, try and get into a place.
Man, I'll go real quick and post the link. I'll post it in the comments real quick. Let me run it.
Look at Snizzy, never gets off. He's here in person and he's still modding like a good. Hey. So I do have PayPal set up and for Shark's Teeth. Joanne, tell Mom I said hi too. A CBD run downstream. Ethel, you crazy. Oh yeah, it's all that back, But see, the problem with that, Ethel, is it's my glutes too. My glutes, they're sore. So I mean, I don't know how we'd work that out. You know what I mean? But how that could work on video. These millennial van lifers paying crazy money for antimicrobial clothing, thinking they can never wash their clothes and they won't stink. That's funny. Now, listen, hey, speaking of which, I'm going to throw a little plug out there. Now, I'm not going to lie, I thought this stuff was crap, okay? I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of a product called Norwex. They make cleaning supplies for the brighter future, no chemicals and stuff like that. And basically, they're like $50 dish rags, okay? Now, Chris and her mom, they slang this stuff, doing those whole Tupperware parties, sell stuff to your friends and your family and stuff, and then you guys all just switch around and buy stuff from each other or whatever. Now, I can tell you this. She had about 3 products there. One was the dish rag, the actual dish cleaning rag. And it was like fucking $40 dish rag and shit, This motherfucker, dude, the entire time we used it in the van, never once stank, smelled musty, caught anything. We could wash all of our dishes without soap, and that actually did work. So I gotta admit, there is something to be said for some of this antimicrobial technology that's out there. Cindy. So, let's have some popcorn, guys. Look at that butter. Look at that butter oozing out of that bag. Salty, buttery. There you go. Snizzy posted the link to eBay. Shark's Teeth on there. We got everything from $15 tooth to $150 tooth. Okay, so go over there and check it out, and you can support the cause without just throwing money down the drain. Everybody wants a shark's tooth around their neck. They're cool.
I will admit, those things look badass, dude. Seriously. I mean, even if you don't want to buy them, just go in there and look at them. They look badass.
No, don't do that. you look, you buy. You look, you buy. No window browsing around here. You go now. You've been here 4 hours. You buy or you go home.
Yeah, I was talking with Zane, and yeah, we want to get together and do a little fossil hunt video at that place that Zane went to. So that'll be cool. Have a take little Sniz out there and have him go with everybody, and with Zane's kids, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Do a Snizzy and Green fossil hunting trip. I like the idea.
Yeah, man, definitely, dude. Definitely.
So, a good one that we were thinking about doing is going out to Mineral Wells.
Man, we went out there, but I mean,
You went to that park?
Yeah, I mean, all we were finding was stuff like this big. Yeah, I was going
But
to make
they're
a
worth
YouTube-
so much money. They're Pennsylvania era from 490 million years ago.
Oh, really?
They're
Yeah.
badass.
Oh, my wife
But
might
you know
even
what you
throw them
can
away.
find
I don't
there?
know.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we found a bunch
Believe
of
it or
them.
not, those crinoid stems, that's crinoid stems, the little round ones.
Yeah. That's
right?
all we found. These little beats, and my son's like wanted to throw them at.
Out there at that same spot, and one day just messing around without even a sifter and stuff, I found a world-class trilobite, like with eyes and everything.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a $60 fossil right there, maybe, and because it was little, but no, them things are worth money. What's funny is that Kara went out there, and the first time Kara went out there, I was so happy, I was so proud. I was like, look at what I got, and I showed it to her, and she goes, "Are you sure those aren't just some nuts and bolts or something? Those look like old nuts and bolts."
Yeah, I can see that.
And I was like,
Dude.
what? This is badass. These are fossils from almost, half a billion years ago.
Yeah, we were disappointed too, man. I mean, we went out there and spent, I don't know how many hours, and yeah, we were out there and that we just found that little stuff, and the kids want to find something big, and see, you were finding big stuff on the videos, and so I think that's what keep the kids engaged with it,
Yeah, they want to see big stuff.
Yeah.
And an easy find and stuff. It's hard to tell them.
Right.
It's hard to tell them how important that little nut
Right.
is. It's like that big, But they really are because, for one, basically fossil history started at half a billion years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first fossils are within 500 million years ago. And those there are 480 to 490 million years
They're
ago.
like
They're
the oldest
Pennsylvania.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They are the age before the Ordovician, which is the age after Precambrian.
Mm-hmm.
And so not very many places can you get fossils that are that old from that era. And
Yeah.
there's some good stuff there.
What's up, Tyler?
When you see a $10 rock, never say for a rock.
Yeah.
She said when you're.
How old are the shark's teeth? ICUB12. The shark's teeth are, okay, well, I didn't actually tell you guys about that then, but the shark's teeth are from the Round Mountain Silt Formation, which contains the remnants of a Timbler Sea Formation, which is 15 million years old. Now, the difference in this formation is that it is reworked, meaning that it was a solid formation once a long time ago, and then due to massive uplifting and mudslides, it dropped and slid again, and so the fossils, it's kind of hard to find an entire skeleton per se, because that was a skeleton there, and then they all got ran down a hill and stuff like that. So they are 15 million years old, and they are from the Timbler Sea Formation, and that is back when the San Joaquin Valley, the Imperial Valley and all that was all underwater, and that was all part of the ocean. And due to the uplift from the Pacific Mountains in between San Diego and there, and the mountains near Coalinga, over there by, what is all that town? Pismo Beach and everything, is that shut off the sea and just choked it off into basically a saltwater pond that then caused this. Okay,
So,
more
does anyone ever find those teeth on the ground out there, or do you gotta, like you were doing hammer, with the screwdriver and the chisel and all that? Do you really have to chisel them out, or can you just walk along and be like, oh my God, there's one right there?
No, you can find them.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Chances of finding a big one or really nice ones are hard, but yeah, people dump them out.
well, for instance, the biggest tooth that I found was actually just above the formation. And most people will take a jackhammer in there and just tear that whole part down, get it out, and just get to the bone bed. So people talk
okay.
about going out there after it rains and walking around, at all the tailings piles, and then you'll be able to see them shine.
see 'em
and stuff.
shine.
Yeah.
And that kind. So people do that.
Yeah, and that popcorn he's
Okay,
eating
more
back
Kenny,
there,
my
man.
man.
That popcorn, I handmade that, and I was trying to mod on the phone and making the popcorn, and I made that in the the skillet and everything, and brought that to him. So I was thinking about doing a video on how to make it, man. Because I finally got the recipe perfected on that. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll do one. But you start eating that stuff, and then the whole bowl's gone. You wonder where it went.
Dude, my favorite is day old popcorn. I love
it's
fucking
better.
day old
Yeah,
popcorn.
dude, it's better
to me
when
it
it
tastes
tastes
better.
It does, dude.
Hell, a lot of teeth down there where you dug. Yeah, we did. I'd gone there years ago, and actually, many years ago, Kara and I had been there 12 plus years ago, and we found all of our teeth just on the surface. But I had always told myself I wanted to get into that bone bed and into that layer and really spend the time. And this was the first time that I ever actually really spent forth the concerted effort to get there. It's not. How about rule number one? It's not your lighter, it's our lighter.
They were asking where your lighter was on a Q&A thing. Someone was like, "Where's your lighter?"
I don't have one. I don't need one. Yeah. Hey, Zane ain't got a lighter no more. How about that?
There you go.
Guys look like ZZ Top's nephews. Theron Burrow done. Hey, Theron Burrow had one of the best compliment. What do you call it? Comments that I can ever remember. Years and years and years ago, maybe 5 years ago, Theron said something about Zane Green, next story, like riding in a hot air balloon, arm wrestling a fucking alligator in a hot air balloon while fucking. And you know what though? For the longest time, I thought of exactly what you said, Theron, and I was like, how can I put that in a picture? Like, I want to paint that in a picture. You know what I mean? And then have that as my backdrop on the, what do you call it in your, on your channel page?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that would be fucking hilarious, just because of the outlandish stories and shit, So that's hilarious, Theron.
Yeah, I don't want to cut
I'll never
this
forget
until
that.
it gets as long as ZZ Tops. I mean, I want it down, down pretty good. I want to look like a real Viking since I'm a fan.
Will I be selling the coordinates to Shark Tooth Honey Hole on eBay? Well, I might trade some. Let's see. You see.
Yeah, when I was driving up, I told Zane he'd hear my truck, and then so I called him, and I'm like, "Dude, you got to be able to hear my truck. It's loud." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I hear you." And he was way on the other side of this place.
When you pulled up?
Yeah, when I pulled up, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear his truck, man. It's got some roar to it, that's for sure. Got a little. Arm wrestle Snizzy, dog. Man, hey, every time two guys start trying to arm wrestle for the first time ever, you pull something. Last two times I got an arm wrestle match, I couldn't move my arm for like 3 days afterwards. I was like, why did I do that? That was so stupid, dude. That's what I get for drinking and arm wrestling.
Man, I've been working trying to clean my garage back up again, like all week long, man. And so, yeah, I'd be too tired to arm wrestling.
Yeah. We ain't trying to put ourselves out of commission. Needless to say, ZZ Top's nephews can use a Viking blade if need be.
Vikings, hell yeah.
Dave, you didn't get an alert?
We got some people late to the party, huh?
Yeah, I got some people late to the party. I didn't see Dave on the last one. I don't even know who Dave is. Everybody be changing their names and stuff.
What's up, Robin? Robin is a very good person. Robin's awesome. She's good people.
Hey, Tyler wants to know if we're going to beard to beard tonight for warmth.
I don't think my wife would like that very much.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Oh my God. Beard to beard for warmth. Now that could be a t-shirt you could make,
Hey, Dave is your new Irish friend. Very cool guy. Mm-hmm. Oh, last live stream was his first one.
Man,
right on, Dave.
I've seen where you've had Japanese people on here before when I've modded. I've seen Japanese people on here, and they're like speaking in Japanese, and I was like, we don't understand you. And then he started like getting it translated into English. But I was trying to tell you one day, and you I don't know, you didn't ever see my comment, but it was cool. I mean, you had someone in Japan watching you in the middle of the desert in Slab City, California, wherever you were like on the range or something out there.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Or wherever it was. I don't remember. That was fucking awesome.
It is pretty wild, the people from around the world and stuff, where they're at. I think that because if you go look at the analytics, there's a lot from other countries. And I think a lot of them, because my stuff's not translated, I think are military. I used to every now and then have some military. I used to have a couple people that were out and about that would be like, when I get out of the military, I'm just going to get in a van. Back when I did the van dwelling channel, I'm going to get a van. I'm going to go run around and do this and that and stuff, and talk about it. But, he brings up a good point. Can you guys imagine, there's so many people that are just now finding this channel again, because I've played hide and seek with my viewers like you wouldn't believe. How many people have changed channels 5-6 times,
And every time I went in there and would post in the comments on his last video, hey, here's Zane's new channel, trying to get people over. Man, I had so many people thank me about that too, that would message me back.
Yeah, there's people that still, like, as of like
still
this
don't know.
day,
Yeah,
come and go, hey, I've been looking for you, I just found you. Stuff. I'm like, really? Like, they must not be in the group, or
if they look at
nothing
the
else like that,
comments,
yeah.
they'll see where I put on there, hey, Zane's new channel. On any of your channels, I always did that. So trying to help you out, trying to have your back, man. Robin says thank you.
Don't let Snizzy stand too long. Sit in the truck or on the tailgate.
Oh yeah, it's my damn feet. Yeah. We need to sit down here in a little bit.
Yeah. He already showed me his.
Dude. Someone.
Your thing?
Oh yeah.
Showed me, but still.
So yeah. Everyone did the fundraiser for me. I'm wearing them now. I've got the Crocs, and here's now. Of course, it's dirty now because it's used. But here's the insert, and then if you can see that right there, where that hole is, that's where the hole in my foot is, and that hole, that hole was like that big. It was, like right there, dude. It was a big hole that I had in my foot for months, and didn't know if I was still gonna have my foot. But yeah, I've got these things, and I walk around. This right here with everyone's, donations, this made my life so much better. You don't even understand how much better this makes your life. Because before, if I wanted to go to the bathroom, I wasn't supposed to walk. I would have to put on my shoes, the one pair of shoe I had, tie them, lace them, and then go to the bathroom. And so, do that at 3 a.m. You're not going to like it. So yeah, this improved my life so much. Just having something else to wear. And then the sneakers are incredible. Like I don't like wearing them unless, I'm going to be on my feet a really long time. They're just so nice. I don't ever want them to wear out. They were, I don't remember, man, nearly like $200. They were made in the USA shoes. My God, when you see that, they're New Balance. Yeah, they're awesome. So I thank everyone that donated. I really appreciate that. Get my foot back on. Sorry, dude. I had to step out of the camera. I got to lean up against this, man. My nerves are too bad. I'll just fall over because I can't feel my feet. Yeah. All right. I'll listen to Robert. I'll sit down.
There you go. We're gonna sit down over here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm only supposed to be on my feet an hour a day is what the doctor wants, is like a freaking hour a day to be on my feet. And so I pushed the living shit out after that. I probably was on my feet like 4 hours, working in the garage. But what I had made is so good, I can push it, every now and then. I couldn't do that every day, but every now and then I can push it like that. It doesn't affect me, but I'll start hurting. The worst thing is so my Achilles tendons are shot, like from the nerve damage of not feeling my feet. My see, like my foot, like when I go to move it, watch how jerky it is. Like I'm just trying to move that up. I ain't playing. I'm not doing that. It's supposed to be smooth. So anyways, yeah, it just kind of flutters around. Yeah, and I'm not faking that. That's me just trying to go like this with it. Just go like that, and that's what it does. And so it makes my calves hurt real bad, standing up and having those bad Achilles tendons, So
yeah, because you probably tried to favor it for a long time, huh, and add that pressure.
That's what he said. Favoring those things without those inserts, he said it just destroyed them. He said they're shot, and he said that's why they won't move smoothly. And yeah, people don't. I'm faking it, but I'm not. That's just how it moves.
I can understand a little bit. I don't have that chronic kind of tough issue, but when I'm walking for like a really long time, or I'm hiking a long time, or my pack's too heavy, like my foot will start to hurt, like up in this middle bone part, and so I try and keep the pressure off of that, and then that screws up my Achilles, and it'll wear that out. But I'll get to where I'm almost
like walking on my tippy toes and stuff, a lot of times because, I don't really have I'm carrying like, a 60-pound pack and wearing Crocs, so it doesn't really, it's not the best
Yeah.
for that, but you can get some pain there.
But yeah, and the whole reason I got to this is I played football and I screwed up my disc, so my spine's twisted. My spine's twisted. What is it? It's 30 degrees. It's twisted one way, and so that's where the nerve damage is. Because it's twisted like that.
That hurts thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You stop looking crazy, Tyler. Good night, Deborah. We love you.
Good night, Deb.
Scott, I think you asked me this before. Are you working to be self-sufficient? Is Scott working to be?
So Scott Luckoff or Luck?
No,
Lucky,
Scott Cadwell.
What is it?
Scott, are you working to be self-sufficient too? Is that who we talked about?
Yeah, someone said hi, but I couldn't see who it was.
So, Scott, you are working to be.
Oh, all right. You were doing that Q&A.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna make sure because working to be self-sufficient. I was like, I thought that he was. Okay, because yeah, that guy's a total fucking turd burglar. So I was just making sure that he wasn't coming on under a different name, talking about.
Did you were doing that Q&A earlier, and I didn't get to do my question. So
All right,
I'm
what's
gonna do
your
mine. I'm gonna
question?
do mine in live, living person. What did you think the first time when you were talking to Space Cowboy and he said that the Earth was flat? I mean, did you die laughing? Did you just like, yeah, man, that's cool? Were you just like, okay, because I don't know how you could do it with a straight face, Now, hey, I've watched their stuff and they make some damn good points. I'll give them that. But I still just don't feel that way. You know what I mean? But they'll go in there and they'll show you some stuff on YouTube where they make some good points, and I'll give them that. But I still don't think they're flat. So I just wondered what you thought when he said that.
Yeah,
that's not a normal thing to
those
think.
points are about as good as me saying your truck's sitting there, so it must not run because I haven't seen it run in 5 minutes and it's sitting there. That truck don't run; it's sitting there. I've made my observation; it don't run. I'll tell you what, dude. He had so many fucking strung out ideas and stuff, that were out there that, honestly never really, it kind of made me just, I honestly thought that he was saying stuff like that just to fucking play devil's advocate and try and get me riled up because he knows the type of person I am, and like want to push a button or something, like that. But, yeah, I mean, the guy was clearly a nutcase, he was clearly dealing with, some, what do you call it, not multiple personality, but schizophrenia,
Right.
hearing voices and stuff. And so, I mean, hell, dude, I didn't take much stock into
So you
pretty
just,
much
you
anything.
just chill with it.
Just let it go and
roll.
shit, dude.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, that's what I wondered.
hey, to put it in perspective, dude, fucking Priscilla's a flat earther.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never thought that. Yeah. But to each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge them.
Believe it or not.
I can laugh at it, but I'm not going to judge them. Whatever.
Any crazy folks on the bus to Texas? No, I thought everybody was actually pretty chill.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of, like nowadays, everybody's pretty chill on them.
Yeah. Well, the bus is actually good. It's a lot nicer than it used to be. You still get some freaks and stuff. I was actually just talking to a friend the other day that said that she just rode from here to Dallas, and a guy was trying to jerk off next to her and got arrested and kicked off the bus, And you'll have stuff like that. The craziest thing I've seen on buses is people that either just got out of prison and got their hands on some drugs for the first time in a while, or people that are leaving their home or going back to another place while they're high as hell on drugs, and then coming down and stuff. And you see some pretty crazy stuff in that aspect, when you're on there, because a lot of people, are taking that trip, maybe not necessarily because they want to be, and in 3 days is a long time to be able to try and hide a massive drug addiction.
Yeah, have you ever traveled by train? Anywhere in your travels?
Like hopping freight train?
Well,
I've
yeah,
never
no,
taken
you've done
passenger.
hopping, but yeah, just actual passenger. I just wonder if you ever done.
Never.
I would like to try that, man. I think that would be a cool adventure. Now I don't know how much it is. It may be too expensive to do, but yeah, I would think that would be a fun thing to do. But yeah, you did some hopping out there. I remember watching you on YouTube doing some hopping out there. Y'all were running up to that train, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
We took a little train to L.A. and from Canton, L.A. and back. Remember a minute back when Alien said you're gonna die? To Zane, like, what? You going on a dangerous mission and could die. Yeah, trains are expensive. Amtrak, same price as Greyhound. Well, the Amtrak bus is. The train itself can be. Problem with the train is that the train does not go straight from over there to here. You got to go like way the heck up north to Colorado, and then come back down. Zane's the weirdo on the bus. Yeah, that's me.
Man, you've had some crazy adventures, man. Like I say, I've followed you since you were building the college ship, and you've been like everywhere and been through a lot of different people, some unforgettable, crazy people, to some really kind, generous people. And everything in between, man. And you've shared it with all of us. We've all sat and watched this stuff, and not many people share as much as you do. You share everything, I mean, we've seen you fall asleep. We've seen you do, all kinds of stuff,
You seen me fall off the wagon.
The
You seen me
good,
do
the
a bunch
bad,
of
the
stuff. Yeah,
ugly,
good, the bad, and the ugly.
We've seen all of it, and it's an incredible story, and it's like it's crazy watching all this, and being, hey, I know that guy, it's.
Robin says
crazy.
it's the Hobo Truman Show for sure. Yeah, and a funny thing is too, actually, is that I went to go work a job in El Centro, do some day labor. I went to go work with this guy. We kind of hit it off after, first couple days. We're talking a little bit. He starts trying to pry into me and stuff, what you doing here and shit, and blah, blah, blah. And, he asked me, what I was doing. I said, I met a girl here and stuff, how'd you meet the girl? I said, well, I was, walking my donkey through town and stuff and going into Mexico. And then my friend and stuff, introduced us. She came, bring me some mail and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, really? So he starts asking some questions. And I swear this motherfucker straight up starts laughing at me, dude. Starts laughing at me. Saying I'm bullshitting like a motherfucker. And I only told him like fucking 4 things that have happened in the last year. Literally like 4 things. And he was like, fool, you bullshitting, man. You crazy. You lying like a motherfucker and shit going on. And I was like, this is like 4 out of fucking 15 things that have happened in the last fucking... I'm like, don't ask me how it's happened, but by God, it was one hell of a fucking ride,
I tell you, when you're in Arkansas, was it Arkansas? Didn't you go there? Yeah, we damn near wanted to come get you then and be like, man, we're bringing your ass home. And, we didn't, but we wanted to then. So at least I have the chance. You're close enough.
There you go. Heidi can't be here. Guys and your weirdo names. I don't even want to know what's going on in another room.
But even the haters, I mean, they've got to at least like the adventure, you know what I mean? And all the damn different places. I don't, that's what I see is so hard to be, such a hater, is like you at least got to enjoy the show, you know what I mean? Whether they think your decisions in your personal life, whether they agree with that, still, I mean, you do a hell of a show, and it's all real. It's crazy.
And that's funny. That's what I had to put up with Trix, was she's saying that
yeah, he might be a fuck up. Yeah, he probably did this. And yeah, he did all that stuff. And yeah, he's this and stuff. But god dang, he ain't giving us nothing but good entertainment and shit for years. So what can you fucking hate him about and stuff? I was like, yeah, no kidding. Thank you. I appreciate that, girl. Did I scratch the donkey itch fully? That's Kara asking. She wants to scratch that donkey itch fully.
Well, you kept saying you were going to come home and give her a ride on the donkey or some shit.
No,
what was it? A spanker
on
or
the
something?
back of the donkey. I think she still needs that spanking and stuff, but now I'm going to go to it. Did I cure the donkey itch? Well, you know what? I am looking at jobs right now for ranch handing and shit, and fucking on ranch. So I don't think I quite cured the donkey itch, maybe until one day when I'm driving in a car again and I'm not mad at the world for getting a DUI and stuff, then I might stop thinking about that damn donkey or mule,
Man, I remember when y'all came from Alaska to a party, a get together with all the friends around here, and Kara said she sat in the plane with the fish in her lap to keep it so that y'all could bring it for us all to eat.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
Kara is so sweet. She's a very sweet person, and then for doing that, I mean who does that? It was cool.
That's the truth.
So you wouldn't have to know the score of the game, would you?
I don't.
No,
I don't even know who's playing.
We're sitting here.
Green Bay and Seattle.
All right. Yeah, no, I don't.
Sorry, man. Yeah, go on YouTube.
That's funny. That poor guy, he's just trying to figure out
What the hell we're doing here?
Yeah, trying to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
If we got any dope, we got any drugs, we got any alcohol, what do we got? Keeps on this guy just keeps coming by and trying to write himself into talking to us.
Are y'all in Fort Worth? Well, if we ain't in Fort Worth, then we're fucking dead, I guess. Yes, we're in
Yep.
Fort Worth.
We're in Old Fort Worth, South Side. Yeah, no shit, Gorman. I mean, trying to ask the fucking... Maybe he thinks that's what I'm looking at. Maybe he thinks there's no way he's glued to his phone doing anything else other than watching a football game. I could see some people thinking
Yeah,
that.
I can see that, man.
You
Yeah,
know
I
what I
can
mean?
see that because we're just
Yeah.
sitting here like
Staring at the phone and stuff. Like he's probably what he's wondering. He probably just asked that to wonder what the fuck we're doing. Like, no, we're not watching no football and shit.
Yeah, I can
But,
see that, man.
Yeah, but who's gonna ask the fucking homeless guy sitting on the side of the road fucking what the football score is? For reals? I mean, for reals? Well, it looks to me like it's 0-0. Okay, I'm just saying. Ain't nobody winning here.
I want to give a shout out to someone because if anyone's watching this, it's Anton Kuki. I want to give a shout out and say, what's up, Anton? And that we all miss you.
Yeah, what's up with Anton?
Man, he's off doing his thing, and then when he wants to go do a big adventure, like instead of broadcasting it, kind of like what you do and show everybody, he just like he shuts down and turns everything off and goes and does it, and then comes back. So yeah, he's off on some adventure. The last I heard is I think he wanted to live on a boat and record it and make a documentary or something about his life doing it. So yeah, I wish him the best of luck. Yeah.
Well,
and if he's watching, say what's up, and I wish you the best.
In his defense, when it comes to that, one of the hardest things about filming, say on the road or when you're in the middle of an adventure, is the fact that 90% of that adventure is not necessarily fun. And so, and it's one of those, it's like a story to talk about later. Oh, I survived it and stuff, But when you're in the midst of it, is it really fun? Not really, not generally. And most of the time it's not, and it's hardship, and everything else and stuff. And so the hardest thing is to turn on that phone or to turn on that video and talk to people, even when you're not, things aren't working, because, how some people are. Some people want to make it look like everything is a success and stuff, I've shared with you guys a lot of my brutal failures and such, and, my bumps and stuff. And that's the hardest part, is turning that on when it's time to do that, and letting people know that, hey, it's not working, or I'm fucking suck at this, or life sucks right now, it's not all great and shit, and all that kind of stuff, stuff. One of Snizzy's favorite vids Zane put out.
Oh, my favorite video that he put out? The video where he was fossil hunting with his kid. That's with his kids.
That's your favorite one?
Yesterday. Yeah, that's topped every one of them. So there you go.
Yeah, I would say so too. I would say that definitely topped them all, and so I can't wait for many more.
Other than that one, it would have to be when you were live streaming somewhere, and the cops came up to mess with you.
One in Arkansas?
What was her name? No. Yeah, that one was cool. The one in Arkansas was cool, but it was that
The lady, the BLM lady?
yeah, that one, the BLM lady, the live stream with that. Okay, so if we don't count the one from the other day, which absolutely blows it out of the water, it would have to be that one way down there.
Can you guys
because this video's so
believe,
good.
is it just in my title? Was it in my description? Or what? Can you guys believe that we couldn't get a 1 million view video out of that fucking interaction with the BLM lady?
And your thumbnail of her, she's like going like, she's doing something weird with her hands and her face, and it's funny, yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I even put it out again. I put that video out twice. Nothing ever came of it,
You have to be the coolest, most level-headed person I've seen messing with the cops. Because even when you and Space Cowboy got pulled over in that bug, that VW van or whatever, I was like, oh, dude, he's done.
Yeah, all kinds of weed on
He's
it and
done.
stoned and everything.
Well, I figured Space Cowboy was going to get you thrown in, because I figured he was going to go off, probably hit the cop, do something really crazy. And no.
No, I think the key on that one was it all boiled down to going live, because I'll never forget that cop looked over and he's like, yeah, I think he might be like live on the internet or something. And then the guy was like, yeah, well, I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to go and tell. And the guy was like, are you sure? The guy was like, because we're live right now. Are you sure? And then that's when we were like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not sure. What do we do? I don't know. They might not even have anything. Let them go, and just let us go. So yeah, that was dumpster donut in the desert. They said it's still warm.
And how in the world do you does Zane Green end up in the middle of the desert, and this little dog comes up to you, just finds you, and it's like, hey, how you doing?
No, that little buddy, dude. I love that little dude. I know he's doing good. That kind of hurts and stuff, but hey, it's like hey, I'm out here sleeping by myself, and I could have had a little dude all cuddled up with me and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, dude. He left me for greener couches.
He definitely left me.
Hey,
he became a couch dog quick.
Big time. And it was hilarious too, because when I was leaving, I was at the door and I looked back at him and stuff, and I kind of did like this, and he put his ears down. He was like, he just laid down on the couch, and he knew I was leaving, right? And so then I was like, well, come over here and give me a hug. So he walked over and gave me a hug, and I gave him a big old hug, and he just ran right back over and laid on that couch. Mm-hmm. Worst video was in Flagstaff. Mac was attacked. Zane crying by a dumpster. Best video ever. Zane sober, being the best daddy, treasure hunting with his children. Thanks, Cindy.
Mac was a beast, man. He definitely was. You could tell that from the videos.
Yeah, beast mode all the time. 100% beast mode. Yeah, good protector, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
Yep, he's living his best life, little Taco, and I can't blame him. That guy, dude. He, hey, he struggled in life. He was out there hustling, and
find Zane in the middle of the desert. That's crazy.
And in reality, maybe he was probably the catalyst, dude. He's probably the only reason that homegirl invited me in over there and stuff, dude. It was the dog. Gotta save the dog. Yeah, the girl dog that looked just like him in Mexico.
Yeah, I think your idea with you and Cal Sherpa reliving some of the videos, I think would be pretty cool. I think people would like that.
Hell, UFC, who changed the tone?
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Get sad over the dogs, you know. It's a rough road, you know, and there's casualties along the road, and it's hard. I mean,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be Debbie Downer.
there's
Here.
hey, there's people that get their dogs and stuff taken away from them, living in houses and stuff, you know. I mean, we barely made it, you know, out there on the road, but we did it. Zane wearing the Homish in Mexico, in country having hot flashes. Oh, Jesus. Shut up, LJ.
Yeah, those were some crazy videos when you're down in Mexico.
How about Border Patrol wanting to check Zane's butt live?
yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Hey,
I forgot about that.
the best one is the look on his face when he sees the live.
Oh my God, there's so many good ones.
He's just looking at me like, do not. Yes. We are both fucked here if you fuck this up, dude. That was the best, dude. That guy just couldn't believe it. He knew the whole time, dude, what had gone down.
Way to go, Sniz. Yeah, sorry guys.
Since
We'll
first
talk
day
about
of Rick and
something
Bonnie.
funny now.
Oh, God, that was classic Border Patrol checking Zane's butt. Mm-hmm. Hey, what did Pris think of the slabs when you took her out there for a visit?
I can imagine.
Well, she told me one thing, you know, but I can tell you what she thought. You know, what she thought is it was a goddamn homeless invasion and stuff. Hey, you know, it was kind of funny. Hey, she'd make comments every now and then on the slide. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, that chick, man, she was a Mexican Trumper and shit, you know, and she didn't even like her own people and stuff. She was racist against Mexicans, dude. I'm not even lying, dude. She was. She didn't like Mexicans and shit. She was Mexican, and oh Lord, we're not gonna go there. Actually, I'll go ahead and tell you. But she did say one time, she made comments and stuff about killing all the homeless people and stuff at once, you know, and rounding them all up and killing them and shit, you know.
Jesus
doing all this
Christ.
kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, she was raw, dude, about that shit.
Wow.
And yeah, it's too bad you guys couldn't have seen the smiley face. Cuervo breaking them animals. How about Cuervo getting broke by them animals, man? That fool got fucked up. We got all hemmed up, dude. I think them animals broke Cuervo. Hey, I'm not even lying. That fool went back in the house for 3 days, dude. You know, he didn't do that. He had to recover from them first couple times. He was back in the house for a couple days. Then he was getting all mad at me like, hey, this is supposed to be my gig and stuff. I'm the one teaching you how to do this. Don't be going out there trying your donkey whispering shit without me, okay? And I was like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Man, it was so funny. He'd bitch about the breakfast that you were cooking. You know, he'd be like, cancer meat. You know, when you were making the salami and stuff. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Kara went out there to the slabs a long time ago.
Yeah, y'all went in the big camper and everything, didn't you?
Yeah, when we took our trailer, you know, took the 40-footer down there, new truck and stuff, and they treated us like them zombies they always talk about and shit, dude. You know, like, and it's kind of shitty, you know. I've been traveling on the road forever, but they wouldn't think that, you know. It was just like, I was just the rich kid.
There was one cool video where you talked about the difference in how people treated you there when you were in the big 40-foot camper, and then when you were just there in that van, you know, and didn't have anything, and then that was a really cool video.
Yeah, 40-foot
You know,
camper. I was trying to get hustled from every angle and stuff, dude. And then when I show up in the van, it's like, brother, you're home. Take everything. You know, and so it was good. Zombie apocalypse is everywhere, including Brooklyn.
So it seems like in the slabs that everyone really kind of, you know, like help your neighbor there. Is that how it really is? It seems like that on YouTube. You know, I mean, I'm not really sitting there.
Yeah,
but it seems
everybody
lot of
gets a chance. I mean, you got people that fuck up so bad and stuff, you know, that like. But I mean, I have friends that would still allow them to come and get water or food if they needed it. and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, you still want,
yeah, you're just
even
not
though
going to
they're
cross
fucked
the
up, you're
line
not
and come
gonna
into
let
my
them
camp
die,
and steal,
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's going to get you food and water and not let you die and such.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and so there's definitely that, and good family, so the best family that I had and stuff, for a long time right there. I'm totally pleased with my experience at the slabs and stuff, dude. That was a really cool ranch, Robin Bakes. That was a multi-generational ranch right there. That guy had grown up on there, dude. All right, so we've been here an hour kicking it with Snizzy. You guys got any questions y'all want to ask him or ask me again before we go? But before we do that and you guys are formulating your questions, do please make sure, if you haven't already, to check out our eBay store. And we've got some Sharks teeth and everything from $15 teeth to some $150 teeth. So if you want to support the cause and this new journey and this new mission and stuff, that's a great way to do it. And if that's not good enough for you, you can always go to my PayPal and just drop a donation. So we have both of those are actually up in the comments. And so Texas is supposed to get snow tomorrow. Yeah, it's actually supposed to get pretty cold. It's gonna be pretty chilly and stuff, dude. So thank you guys very much for showing up again. Thanks for hanging out with Snizzy and I. And we're going to give you another second here. Anybody got a good question you want to ask before we do I talk to Kaz? Yeah, I talk to Kaz. Kaz is cool. Like I said, I don't make enemies, dude. Kaz ain't never done me dirty. Please clarify for us, Zane, that the ranch Goon Quiver was indeed very close to the slabs. Yeah, it was probably 50 miles. 50 miles from the slabs.
Oh, there's
One
Joanna
question:
B.
when are
Hey.
you coming back? Like, you mean coming back on a live stream? That I honestly don't know. Thanks, Scrollips. Honestly, don't know. We're gonna do some live streams and stuff, but being on the road and stuff, the hardest thing with live streaming all the time was keeping my phone charged. We did actually pretty good today. I had 90%. We used about 60% for all these 3-4 hours. So I'm going to be focusing really on content, and I'm going to. Why can't I ever see that? Focusing on content and the stuff that we're doing. I'm going to put out good quality content as far as doing some treasure hunting here around town. You guys, to be fair, to show you guys, I am going to keep you guys in very close story with the struggle of what's going on here, of how are we going to get off the streets here and into a house and with kids and stuff. We're going to do all that right now. So, I'm going to bring you guys along that with me, and that's going to be the adventure for the time being. Can a hobo go indoors and have his own place? We'll see. We don't know. No, I know I will, but. So there will be lots of content. It will be a combination of treasure hunting, fossil hunting. We'll be exploring lots of fossil hunting around here, and then also there's going to be some stealth camping involved there. There's going to be lots of stuff like that, and just what it's like to actually make it work. If we can ride the bus to town, all that good stuff, whatever we're doing. So once again, good to see everyone. Whimsy Creek, good to see you. Joseph, good to see you. LUFC, good to see you. Rule, what's up, Rule? Robin, Cindy,
Softail, what's up? Joanny B, what's up?
and Attic.
Attic, what's up?
I forgive you, Attic.
Yeah, anyone I didn't see, Zane's phone flashes those messages. I don't know how in the hell he reads it. I have to squint to try and see them. So that's why I can't hardly see him. He's used to it, but I'm not. It just kind of flashes, man. Yeah, it's doing it right now.
All right, take care, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you for all your support, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Cool.